Excellent.
Hey, thanks for watching the Rexer Show. Today we're going to go over how to play NHL'94 online. Maybe you came across this website, you wanted to play NHL'94 online, you found this league, and you're trying to figure out how do these guys do this. Well, I'm going to show you how it's done with this tutorial. Now, this video is probably 10 years too late, but better late than never. And until EA Sports decides to put this classic ROM or a new version classic ROM that's exactly like the old one on their new versions of EA Sports and lets us use their server, this is all we got for now. There's basically three ways to play online. One way, which is the way I'm going to go over today, is using the Gens emulator with Hamachi. Hamachi is a virtual private network that allows you to connect to other people with less traffic. You can also use ZSNES with Hamachi, or you can use RetroArch, but you can't really use the relay server feature that most people are familiar with. You want to use direct port forwarding. Now, I will put a link in my video where I show how to direct port forwarding. You don't need to do that. You can use Hamachi. It works really well. But if you want to direct port forward, that's how you can do it. There is a great written tutorial on how to do this, but hey, it's 2019. Millennials are lazy. People want to be spoon-fed their instructions. So here's a YouTube video that'll help you walk you through it. So let's get started. We're going to do the Genesis way with Hamachi in this tutorial. So the first thing you're going to need to do is go to NHL'94 online. Oh, and let me say, you're probably going to want to join the Discord right here, because this is where you're going to find people to play, is on the Discord channel, and play games with and get information on joining leagues. So the first thing you're going to do is go to this site. You're going to want to grab this Gens package. It's got the emulators and the ROMs and the files for recording and all the stuff you need. So you're just going to click on here. It's going to be a zip. You're going to take the zip and you're going to extract it. When you extract it, it's going to look like this. You're going to have a Gens complete folder, and you're going to have obviously the Gens config file, the Gens exe, the Gens netplay. You can use either one of these, it doesn't matter. And then inside you're going to have basically a few ROMs, I believe. You have the NHL'94 and the playoffs bin. I believe that's all you have in there to start with. Once you download that, the next thing you're going to want is the Log Me In Hamachi, which is down here. You're going to click on it. You're going to download the file. You're going to have a Hamachi MSI file. You're going to execute it. And then you're going to register for a Hamachi account and basically set it up, follow the instructions, and then you're going to have your desktop icon that looks like this. Now again, this is for Genesis. For Super Nintendo, people use the SNES package right here. The ZSNES, they use the ZSNES emulator. Similar in theory, but a little bit different. But today I'm only going over the Genesis way to play. Now, when you open Hamachi, you're going to want to power on and connect. Now, you'll see a bunch of listed names here of people that I've connected to. The way you connect to a person is to go to Network, Join an Existing Network, and in here, you're going to get the name and the password of the person you need to connect to. In this example, let's say you wanted to connect to Greg LMH. Well, what you would do is you'd put in the network ID, you'd simply put Greg LMH, you'd ask them for their password, and you'd put their password here, and you'd click Join. If it's successful, you'll see it go through, and then you'll see a green dot underneath your Hamachi right here, and it'll be green, and you'll be connected to them. This time, you don't actually need their IP address or external IP for Hamachi. You just put the actual name of their network ID and password. You will need the external IP address or their IP address for Hamachi when you connect once you open up the ROM. So now we're connected to somebody and we're ready to play. We're going to open up the Gens emulator, and there's two ways. You either host or you connect. So I'll go over both of them really quickly. First, we're going to go over connecting. The first thing you're going to do is you're going to open up the ROM. Now in here, I have a separate folder with all my online ROMs that I play in this league. There's a bunch of different ROM hacks that you can play, so I dumped all those ROMs into one folder. We'll just do the NHL 94 bin. You'll see it open, and then you're going to go to NetPlay. All you're going to do here is you're going to find the person's Log Me In external IP, and you're going to punch it in here. So if it is something like that, I'm just making one up, you punch it in and you push connect. When you do that, it's going to open up a separate window that looks like this. And it's going to say connecting and a whole bunch of scrolling thing. And if it's successful, you'll see it say successful, and then you'll see the other person is ready. And then you're going to click right here to say, I'm ready. And then once you do that, this window will basically lightly close, and you're going to minimize it, and you can start playing. Okay, so once you start playing, you may notice your joystick doesn't work. You're going to want to go to Option, Joypads, and you're going to want to go right here, and for player one, you're going to want to hit Redefine Keys, and then you're going to follow the settings. So you're going to hit Redefine Keys, you're going to go up, down, etc. Follow that, and then hit OK. Now, once you set up your joystick, you're pretty much ready to go. I did have a problem where my joystick didn't go diagonally. It was the problem with the joystick. It just didn't work. I had to buy a separate Sega. I bought a piece of junk Hyperkin USB, plug into the PC and go. That worked fine. I was able to go diagonally and use that controller. Hey, once you do that, guys, you're pretty much set to play online. Again, join the Discord. They can help you with a lot of questions there. Any questions too, write the rexershow@gmail.com. I'll try and help you out. Hope to see you on the NHL 94 Discord, and good luck. Thanks.